rock was yet to be born. A few years after that, the hard rock came into being, a celebration of a culture. The culture is guitars and drums and living life and enjoying it, and that's what we're all about. For the time that you come to see Kiss or any of your favorite bands, they're all up on the walls here. You forget about the traffic jam, you forget about the fight you had with your girlfriend. That's what it's all about. Magic time, and that's what the hard rock stands for, celebrating magic times.
You even put your life on the line when you are on stage. You have explosions, you're breathing fire. Did you ever have anything happen with the Kero that you're spraying out over the years, any shows?
Oh, sure. I used to have much longer hair, but the truth is it catches fire every once in a while. The flying rig sometimes goes wrong. But I don't want to be in Air Supply. I want to be in Kiss. And that doesn't mean they don't write really good songs, but I don't want to get up on stage and just strum a guitar and charge somebody $100 for that. I'd rather take my life in my own hands every night, and we do, so that you get bang for the buck. That's what it's about.
Speaking of bang for the buck, you've got a little bit of merchandise out there. You've got your icy poles, you've got your beer. Is it true that you've got Kiss condoms?
Yes. We have 3,000 licensed products. As you know, Peter's Kiss ice cream stuff and the Kiss beer, which is now something like 5 million bottles were sent to Australia from Sweden.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
We have everything from Kiss condoms to Kiss caskets. We'll get you coming, and then we'll get you going. We do want to turn your attention to another very important point, which is we're actually going to be doing some good here. The two most important things in life are children and what? What did you say?
Nick and Sophie rock.
Nick and Sophie rock. Yes, they do.
My child
Shannon, the mother of our two children, are right here. She's right here.
Come up, Shannon. You want to meet Shannon?
I don't know if she'll come up, we'll see.
Shannon actually has a new album coming out. Maybe going to play some songs. Let's get a chant. Shannon! Shannon! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Shannon! And we just thought we'd come up and say hi. I hope you don't mind.
Well, no, you didn't ask me, but that's okay.
Oh.
Hi.
I kind of asked your husband and he said you wouldn't mind. Are you enjoying Australia?
I love it here. As a matter of fact, I'm moving. Are you coming? Yeah.
Has anyone got a house for sale or a room for rent? So what do you do when you're on the road with Gene and the band?
I try to keep the groupies away. And I'm doing a pretty good job.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got some people in the mosh pit here. Can we just get the mosh pit down the front, please? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Gold Coast Meter Maids. Now, I promise that is as close as they will come.
Yeah, you're right.
They will not be coming on the stage.
You're exactly right. Bye, Meter Maids.
Bye-bye, Meter Maids. So how's the show going? Do you enjoy the show?
I do. I enjoy the show, yeah. I go all the time. Love it.
What about your own show?
I like meeting new people. I like meeting the crowd. I love spotting the kids in the crowd because it's a whole new generation. You see their little faces, you know, they love it.
And what about your TV show? Do you enjoy being a part of that?
I know you're still watching it here, but we're done. I think we're done. We're done shooting.
Because you've got your own show coming out.
There's a happy ending, so I'm going to keep it that way. Sorry, girls.
Oh, there you go. Well, you guys are unreal together. We really enjoy watching you on the show, the whole family. So thank you for the great entertainment. Put your hands together for Shannon. What a beautiful wife you have. Congratulations.
If only I wasn't gay.
Absolute sweetheart.
But I mean, it's good to be gay. It's fine.
Now, we actually have a couple of friends here from Gold FM. Richard and Rach from Gold FM, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear from them. Just got a couple of questions for Gene. Come on up.
Gold FM, let's hear it for them. Sure.
Take your hats off.
Pull.
Pull?
Yeah, sure.
Gene Simmons told me to pull. We interviewed you the other day. Oh
See,
my
it's
God.
real.
Oh wow, it's real. We interviewed the other day. It was an awesome interview, and one thing you did say is that a man will lie till the day he dies. What's your biggest lie?
I tell them the secrets.
Oh my God.
Oh, Shannon's here. I forgot about that shit.
Well, you know what it is that
She
men,
knows all the lies.
we don't grow up until much later in life. He'll tell you.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't grow up. We look like we're grown up and mature, but we're not. Ladies, don't believe a word we say. It takes us a long time to grow up as men, and if you're lucky like I am and blessed, there'll be that one special lady who'll put up with your crap, and that's when you need. That's right. Your mom is the first one. That's the one who's put up with most of your crap. Mine used to wipe mine, so. And then one day she stopped. But it takes a long time for a guy to grow up. And when you finally do, that's when your heart connects. Before then, see, look, he's got a Woody. That's the thing that, that's the only thing that happens. So it takes us a long time.
Now look, it was beautiful to meet Shannon, fantastic. You've recently, of course, just tied the knot. What the hell took you so long? You've been with her for how long?
We've been together almost 30 years and we've been married 1.
Amazing woman.
I was arrogant and selfish and a liar and just all my life. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because like every guy out there, I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to do it, and I didn't want to answer to somebody. And then, after years and years and years, you finally wake up to the idea that it takes a real man to love a real woman, and that's what I do now, forever.
I reckon he was
You're
answering
very
to her
profound,
anyway.
and you have a lot to say. If you were to tell everyone here and the world, what is your best motto ever for us to live by, in the words of Gene Simmons, what would it be?
You know, my mother's much smarter than any of you here, and she's much smarter than I am. She doesn't speak English well. She talks like this. She comes from Hungary. She's not educated. When she was 14 years of age, they took her away to the concentration camps of Nazi Germany. And for her to have a positive point of view about humanity still, I live by her motto: every day above ground is a good day. And that's a good piece of advice for you. So, we all complain about all sorts of stupid things. It's raining, it's windy, it's a bad hair day. Well, for me, it's always a bad hair day. But there's nothing to complain about. We live in Australia, one of the greatest countries in the world. You have freedom. You have all the opportunities you can have. There's nothing to complain about. Nothing.
You are a great contributor to various charities, and of course you also hand out memorabilia, as you are doing today at the Hard Rock Cafe. What's the one thing you would never part with?
My schmeckle.
Your what? Why?
I only have one.
And I don't quite know how to word this, but it's still okay, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
No!
Schmacko! Schmacko!
Who does wear the pants behind closed doors? Yourself or Shannon?
Neither of us wear any.
Please put your hands together for Richard and Bridge from Gold FM. Major sponsor of today, big supporter. They play Kiss more than any other station in Australia. We love them. Thanks, guys. Now I'd just like to welcome to the stage the Big Cheese from the Hard Rock Cafe to actually receive these amazing axes from Gene Simmons. Let's hear it for Paul McNally, the CEO, the Big Cheese and the Hard Rock here. Let's hear it for Paul. So while he's coming up here, Gene, tell us about these incredible bass guitars.
A long time ago when I was a kid, I loved the Beatles, and you know, lots of us still do. And I always wanted a bass guitar just like Paul McCartney. But you didn't know where to get it. There was no sort of connection. The reason I do things like this is because I want you to know that none of us were born doing what we're doing. And I wanted, if you like them, I wanted people to be able to get my basses, which I manufacture myself. That's why it says gsx.com. Public service announcement. So these are one-of-a-kind, completely unique instruments. Nobody else owns this technology, this kind of chrome and neck-through bodies. They're very high-end. This is the actual bass that I played here in town. Oh, and this was from Sydney, I beg your pardon. Signed, with blood on it and all that stuff.
It does have blood on it, it really does.
It's that time of the month. So that's going to be going up here. Now, this is the one that I played last night. We make a few different ones. And I wanted to make sure that if you wanted an instrument that is unlike any other on the face of the planet, you go to gsx.com and you'll find them. Meantime, this is being given to a very important charity near and dear to my heart, and I'll let the big boss tell you all about it.
The Australian Children's Music Foundation is the reason why Gene has come down here today, and we're supporting them because they're an amazing children's music charity. I'm sure Paul will back us up. It's also the #1 charity for the Hard Rock Cafe in Australia, so let's hear from them. A lot of the kids are here too, isn't it right, Paul?
Hard Rock International has been around now for about 42 years, as Gene will know, and has been a loyal friend for a long portion of that. Deep within our history and embedded in our brand is a love of helping people out there in the world, and we're committed as an organization to helping people year on year, and it's just fantastic to get Gene here and the ACMF here and all get together for the welfare of these children. So it's fantastic to be a part of that.
Great, awesome. Well, let's do the signing, shall we? We've got a couple of photos to take and anything like that. Any last parting words before we go to photo land, Gene?
Did you really walk around with
I'm sorry?
an empty guitar case when you were younger?
If you can say that louder, then I'll hear it. What did you say?
When you were younger, did you really walk around with an empty guitar case wanting to be a guitar player?
Yeah, she said, when you were younger, did you really want to play bass? Was that right? When you were younger, were you a woman? I don't know what you said.
Were you walking around with an empty guitar case?
Oh, when you were younger, did you really walk around with an empty case wanting to be a guitarist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for your question. Okay, let's sign away. Next time, bring a megaphone, please. All right, I've got blood all over me now from this act. This is incredible. This is going on the wall here at the Hard Rock, Gold Coast. By the way, if you want to buy one of these awesome guitars, go to gsx.com.
Are you going in? Okay. Go for it.
Okay, while we're just signing the guitars really quickly, do we have a couple of quick questions from the crowd? Look, you seem like a keen fan. How did you get up here? You don't even have a press pass.
Hi, I was wondering whether Gene would be able to put his tongue out, because I'm sure there's a lot of people here.
That's all part of the show. I don't know if he does it.
I didn't hear it.
Look, she said, could you please put your tongue out?
You know, I was going to put my tongue out, but the floor is dirty. You want to see it?
Can we please get a mop here for the mosh pit? Front of the stage. Thank you very much. Another question while we're signing the other acts. Any of the Kiss Army here? Where's a question from a real fan? That's you, young lady. Sorry? Question, yes. If he could go back in time, what else would he have done other than be a rock star? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Gene, if you were to go back in history, where would you go? What era? Wow. Not in your own lifetime.
I would have come to Australia and bought all the seaside property when it was much cheaper and just waited.
Sounds like you're going to do that anyway. Okay, one more quick question from a massive fan in the front row here. You have a question? Yep.
Is Kiss touring again?
Good question.
Sorry?
Is Kiss touring again, or is this it?
Oh no, Ace is playing. That's a great one, but he's playing at a club for 500 people in New York City as we speak. Either it's true or it's not. Yes, he's playing in a club right now under Ace Frehley, 500 people. Please go to see him. So in either case, the answer is yes. We're on a 2-year-long tour. After we get back, we go to Europe for about a month, and then North America, and then Central America, then Japan. The answer is yes. Touring, and more touring.
Well, what about after that? I mean, you guys have been going for so long. I don't know if you know, but here in Australia we have a band called the Wiggles, and they keep changing members. Is everyone replaceable in Kiss?
Yeah. The answer is yes. Anytime you think that a football team can't live without you, they kick your sorry ass out and they get somebody who's willing to play for the field.
You haven't played him, buddy.
Hold on. You're not qualified to make the assessment. You don't have a resume, and so it's one opinion. I suggest you go to see Ace for 500 people and enjoy yourself. Either you're great and you belong with great, or you're mediocre and you belong down there. Step up and do it, or don't do it.
And you sure did it. The greatest rock band in the world. You're one of the best. You got the best. Jesus for Kiss!
Thank you all. We're having a great time. Wish you well. Bye.
Super G!